When you get dropped off at a location, you need to know the reason why you're there. And like any hunting location in the lower 48, you're there because you've scouted it, you've got good intel about it. You're there for a reason. You know it's good. You've been told it's good. You can expect it to be good. But more importantly, you need to know what's there before you get there. Like the Google Earth training that, the Google Earth searching that you should be doing around that location. The GPS coordinates that have been already given to you. You need to have a structured plan before you get dropped off. I do the same thing as a pilot, and even when I'm out there on, doing boat hunts with my jet boats or my ocean boat. It's the same thing. I'm there because I know it's good. I'm not just going to go willy-nilly out there into a location just to go look around. I'm not going to climb a mountain until I see the doll sheep at the top of the mountain and that there's rams up there and they're not just ewes and lambs. I'm not going to climb that whole mountain, spend the day or two doing it without knowing there's rams up there. Same thing applies with all animals, all hunts in Alaska. So when you book a transporter, you must have very good intel of that location. And if they're not going to tell you or give you the GPS coordinates beforehand, big red flag. And also a transporter can, at a moment's notice, take you somewhere else. And all that planning, looking at it through Onyx or Google Earth is out the door. You're literally getting dropped off willy-nilly with no plan whatsoever. You're just a stroke of luck. Who wants that? So when I'm going to go out on a moose hunt with a boat, I've already done all the homework. I've already done everything with Google Earth. And quite often I've usually already hunted the area, or I've been in the area, or I've flown over it. I have excellent intel and done my scouting already. Now I understand as a non-resident, who can afford to fly up to Alaska and charter a pilot to go out and scout. I get it. It is a really good thing, though, by the way, if it's possible, depending on where you're going to be going, to maybe do charter a flight. Just let's go. I want you to fly me over this location, and spend 3-4 hours. Pay for 3-4 hours of flight time before you actually go in and get dropped off. Or you let the transporter or air taxi service know, hey, I'm going to pay for an extra hour of flight. I want to fly around the area. I want to scope the area. Or just ask them, hey, I need to have you fly me around that lake, fly me up or down that river system before you drop me off, because I want to see if there's any sweepers across the river. Maybe there's a log jam across the river. Maybe you might see a beautiful sandbar with that really has good sign of the moose that you're going to be pursuing. Maybe it's caribou hunting and you want to do the same thing with caribou hunting. Hey, fly me around a little bit longer. Can you do that? First of all, if they won't, say, I'll pay for it. I want an extra hour to fly around. And that way they can put the fuel in the plane and know that they can do it. Maybe they got to budget their time, which is mostly probably what they're doing, is that it's about time. But yeah, I would request that a pilot fly me around, and so you can look around. Maybe you want to take your GPS with you when you do it, and if you see a good place to camp, boom, you hit it right there on the spot. If you see a log jam across the river, you're going to have to float past. You want to know that before you get up to it, so you can get out of the river before you hit the log jam, and that could be very serious. Or a sweeper. And if you see anything else that's of interest, then definitely hit your GPS for that. Good camping spot. I mean, there's a lot of things that you want to be looking at, and I teach that in my courses. Places that you cannot float past. You've got to stop and scout for reasons. And camping areas you've been hearing about on my other videos, that you must camp there and why. But I hope this helps you guys in wherever you go, whoever you go with, to start planning ahead of time, get the knowledge you need ahead of time. Go buy hunting videos, take courses, whether it's for me or someone else. Just make sure they've been doing it for 30 years and has taken as many giant 60-inch bulls as I have, and 11 doll sheep, and between me and my friends, and countless caribou and countless grizzlies, to make sure that you vet those people properly. And they're out there. I don't, talk to them. And if you're talking to your pilot, ask them. And if they say ask them if they're hunters. If they say yes, say, how many 60-inch bulls have you killed? One doesn't, that doesn't work. 3, 5, kind of cool. Not real impressed yet. When they get past 10 to 20, I would start, personally for me, I'd start going, yeah, that's impressive. You've definitely got some skills, and listen to them. Listen to what they got to say. But that's my words of advice to you guys, and I hope it helps. So stay tuned, and I'll be coming out with another one of these. And I think next time around, I'm going to go into boats, boat builds, and what you want to know about that. And pretty good stuff. I'll talk to you guys later.